Hey, I just sent you, I just hit, search. What's happening, man? I'm feeling good, man. I might go back to work, like, next week. Yeah, they're talking about opening, like, doing, like, a patio thing. I'm kind of hoping that they don't ask me to come back, but... At least, you know, not right away, but who knows. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Go to bar with the right hand, catch with the it's still searching, yeah. We'll probably go in a second. Come down, hotel, lobby. Receptionist, what now? 11 a.m. Check out. Might give her one foul just to tell her it's one now. How come? I need rest, no recess on my schedule. Right. Mama used to serve vegetables, now half the meals got tentacles. Right. Half the Emirates seen a reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it, that's what happens when you got dreams closer than a match. And plus all your boys got expensive habits. Go. I know what they're thinking, they don't even gotta say it. Nope. They thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions. Right. And that makes sense. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, absolutely. So when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Go to bar with the right hand. I gotta find some nice shoes. Hold on. Yup. We'll go with this one. There we go. Yeah. Jeez. They're not doing reservations? Some people are doing only reservations. I think that's how a lot of places are. I think that's how they're doing it, but yeah, it's crazy. It's definitely different.
All right, Coach. First opened in 1999. There's a good look at First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Buffalo Bills and the Cleveland Browns. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Dude, he went for it on fourth down. I mean, he went for it, went for the 2-point conversion, and he went for it on fourth down like 10 times. But that 2-point conversion, it was crazy. 56 is Mike. 56 is Mike. Come on, dude. He should have just like gone out of bounds and then run out the clock.
First and 10, Winston. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. A 7-yard pickup. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
This is Marlon Mack, third-year running back. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
On first down, they'll stay with Mack on the ground. And he works his way forward
that hole was there, too.
Up to the midfield stripe.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Winston now from the 50.
Oh, my God.
And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Yeah.
Used to have a coach just tell us all the time, those scouting reports aren't just to use up paper, guys. Well, nowadays, you know, we're watching a computer screen, right? They scouted this team very well. Know that they like to use the running backs in the passing game. They covered that play successfully.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the gun, Winston. And this is caught by Watkins. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 39. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did. Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count. Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo 1st down.
Do I have any injuries? So we said my
bad. I don't
bad.
believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff
I
and
have,
players prior to the game. What about you?
AJ Green is
Absolutely.
out.
Not only that, but that big article in this paper this morning
still
about their
Cookout,
philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this 1st drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? Boy, nowhere to go at all on that 1st down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard.
What you're saying is I should
it'll
win
be
this
2nd
game
and 11.
while I can.
Ready, black 25. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Ready to go.
Working out of the gun, Winston. Dancing to his left. And he's going to keep it here. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Eighth play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Eluding the pressure right. Into the hands of his running back, Marlon Mack. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Now Lutz for the field goal try. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. And Lutz puts this one through. Well, they didn't get in the end zone.
My kicker, yeah.
Balance there on the opening drive between the run and the pass.
Yeah,
I got his.
That's probably what they wanted to get accomplished right out of the gate. Throw the ball with success, run it, of course, to set the tone.
I had some fun with this team. Dude, look at my helmet.
Probably wrote himself a little note. Exactly what we wanted to do. Probed it early and got it done.
This fielded at the 2.
Oh, no, get him. Nice.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
I just got to make an adjustment real quick. I haven't seen it in a while, but I have seen it recent. Like, I have seen it since they started working on it. There it is. Yeah, I'm excited to see it. It's gonna be weird though, because we're not gonna be working inside for a couple months. I'm good. Yeah.
Ready. 280.
Right. Watch that in.
Alert. All right, boys, here we go.
Now a man who really stepped up last year. This is Matt Breida. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Now this throw caught.
You got it?
Side.
Damn.
14 yards, and it's a Cleveland 1st down.
It's a gain of 14 yards. Set. 180.
First down.
First and 10.
47-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Breida. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Hey. Easy, alert.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1. The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down.
Ball formation. Come on, boys, come on. 34, eyes on 34. Watch tight end. Tight end's right.
Hey, Red. Hey.
From the gun, here's
Let's go.
And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
He's screen, triple team.
56 to Mike.
Jameis to throw it.
Oh, thank
His
God I
throw is gonna
fucked
be
that up.
incomplete. Travis Kelce, the all-pro tight end, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
On 3rd down, Winston. And that will be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the
should have ran with that one.
motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
4 down.
Stafford. Man open is Keelan Cole, complete. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Now it's Breda. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
From just shy of midfield, Stafford. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also have those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
4th down now after a loss of 2. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward.
Wow.
Your offensive line has to block.
That was the
them
best
first
fucking punt I've ever
to give
seen.
yourself a chance.
Amazing. Perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
You go take. You got take. You got
Green, come see. Follow.
Out of his end zone, Winston got a man. It's
Got it.
Brashad Perriman.
Let's go.
And he's able to get this up just shy of the 15. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So still backed up, but the situation not as dire now. 1st and 10 at the 14.
You good?
They'll run on 1st down with Marlon Mack. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 13-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Winston. It's Kelsey on the grab. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 on that one, and a Bills first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Winston. He completes this one to Mack.
Ooh, thank God he held on to that.
Pickup of 7, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Oh, it's 2-minute warning.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Mack off the draw play. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw, Winston. They'll run the screen with Mack. A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Here's Winston. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Throwing, Winston.
He got
It's
it.
complete to
Let's
Kelsey.
go.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
First down, Winston. Looking for Perriman there. He's got him. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Jameis again.
Money.
This is caught. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Mecole Hardman, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bills will add on to their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking
100 yards.
They just want to hold it for the final moments here.
I've never seen that.
They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Play action. Stafford. Pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Here's Breida. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Edwards got 4 down.
40 got. Hey, wahoo.
Now a play fake, and it's Stafford. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They run with Breida. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Get the field goal back.
So
all
3
right.
seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. Badgley able to punch this one through. And that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Browns drive about to get started. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now a toss play. It's Breida. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
They run again with Breida. And despite the good footwork, he'll be hit and dropped shy of the 45. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the past, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
Let's go. Throw him down.
Rush, and down he goes. Anthony Walker coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. Here's Matt Weil now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks
You better
equally
not.
as
Another
good.
great punt. Oh, my
Very
God.
well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. On 1st down, they'll start out with Mack. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
On 2nd and 7, Winston flushed out right. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now.
Oh, you
for
kidding?
third.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Blue 80. Hey, 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
They'll try and run for this one.
Let's go, touchdown.
And an alley to run.
Touchdown. To the house. To the house.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Marlon Mack, 85 yards. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, the second half, no matter what, with his first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going
Oh,
crazy
dude, I was all over him, too, when I got off in the last
field,
second.
come off the
I
field,
blew that.
Not really move the ball
I had the
well.
pick
As you
there,
said,
too.
Not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They got to just take a deep breath.
Dude, I blew that one so
Try
bad.
and figure out what is working and call more of that.
The first carry now for Rex Burkhead. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On 2nd and 9, Stafford. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. And able to find Green. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him old reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
Got him. Huge sack. Wow.
He's taken down. Demario Davis just creating a disaster there for the offense as that one goes 16 yards in the wrong direction. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. This is Breida. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Bravo.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford.
Let's
And he
go.
fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 11.
That's
He's
a
got
pick
a
6.
convoy,
Come
and he
on.
might be gone. And he will
Oh!
score. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Pick 6.
And a
Wow.
great return as they're finally able to take him down. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
Oh, that's a touchdown. That's a touchdown.
Right,
No, it's not. We got him.
Position means go ahead and attack
Thank
on
God.
offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. And we're back now here in Cleveland. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. On 2nd down and 4. Stafford. Green brings it in.
Damn, how does he let that happen?
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. On 1st down, Stafford here. That'll be complete to Breida. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. Once again, they run with Breida on 1st down. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Marcus Davenport there to take him down. Now keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
On 2nd and 9, Stafford.
Nice, let's go.
But it's incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Here's Stafford. And he is in
No way.
the zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Michael Thomas, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Browns make some inroads here on that deficit.
Damn.
Michael Badgley on for the extra point.
I really wanted to hold you to 3.
And this is up and good. That'll make it a score now of 24-10. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? 3rd and short yardage. Winston. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. He got 29 yards that time. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 39-yard line. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. The All-Pro Von Miller there on the tackle. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
From the 36, Winston. To the right side, it's Kelsey. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this fourth quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
Wow.
Escape, and he goes down. Olivier Vernon coming in with some force for the sack that time. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. If you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
A 4-yard pickup, that gets them going forward, but still 15 yards left on third down. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Winston. Caught. Kelsey, left side. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. This to make it a 3-score game late. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
And a good return. He's across the
that was there for a
35-yard line,
second.
right around the 36.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Stafford now 12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
I gotta get those stats, man.
Stafford will stay out there. He'll lead his guys up to go for it on fourth down. They snap it to Stafford. He's going to let it fly. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one.
I'm honestly like very surprised that this game ended up like this.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need.
We got drilled.
And he's going to go down.
That's what I get.
Back at the 42. Von Miller make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Oh, no way. That's caught inside the 20.
Oh, I gotta go for it. I gotta go for it now.
And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout.
Alright, this is it right here for all the beans. Damn, I'm pumped I got that catch though, Hardman.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Winston. The quick slant caught. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Nice.
A road win in the National Football League.
Hey, good
Charles,
game.
You never take that for granted, no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's a new team too, so it's like you need like those user games, you know.
They're setting themselves up as a major contender as they move to 8-1 now on the year. And they'll have another road date next week with the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, it's their first stumble of the season as they'll dip to 8-1 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
I mean, that's when I would rather be good, so. True. You gotta watch out for Matt, too. Matt's solid. You guys are interesting, but you got 2 games on him, too, so really, Jorman's gotta watch out for him. You're still chilling. Incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Yeah. For my millennials, I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. Yeah, I gotta play Riyadh next actually.
incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be
Yeah, we usually have good games.
I just had to let you know.
I held him to 7 points though last time I played him.
I put it on the line like
Solid. I held him down pretty good.
If I let you tell it, put my heart and soul in, so you feel it.
Yeah, Lamar's just like too much.
Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within. I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras open.